Very important.
Later lah, later. Not now lah. Now just
No lah, no lah. After starting.
Once again, on behalf of the company, I would like to welcome you all to this special session shared by our Mr. Adam T. Now, today, usually I think most of you know the basic benefits of this IM laser. And of course, today we are going one step ahead. The title of this session is called The Science and Technology of IM Laser Part 2, in which I think Mr. Adam is going to share a lot of more deeper benefits of this IM laser. Okay, so by not wasting any more time, I will pass the session to Mr. Adam. Yeah, Mr. Adam.
okay. Thank you very much, Andrew. Hello, everyone. First and foremost, thank you. It's good to see all of you here. Thank you for taking your time to be here so that we can have a discussion. Now, in my session today, I hope to kind of share information, some very important information or some very vital information that can help you in your development of your this Ventros business. I think more important is that to give you more confidence. So there are few objectives that I hope to accomplish through this discussion. Number one is to have a better understanding on IM laser versus other people's product. Okay, number one. Number two is to have IM laser to let you know IM laser is not just photobiomodulation therapy. It's more than photobiomodulation therapy. So number two objective. Number three, I hope that you all can understand whenever you are in the market, when you see a lot of other people's device or other energy device, you are able to explain them accordingly to what I'm going to share to you. Last but not least, I hope that this session also will be able to differentiate our product. Why is it our product is much more superior than other people's product? What do you think? Okay, these objectives are quite clear. Now, let me just also tell you about a little bit about why I wanted to talk about this session. Actually, recently, about 2 weeks ago, I had the opportunity to meet up with some of my friends who are actually also in the industry. But more important, they are selling some other energy device. I'm not gonna mention their name, but you know what kind of sales they actually generated? When I heard about their sales generation, how much sales they generated, how many units they sell compared to what we have, and after understanding their product compared to ours, I feel that we are actually underperforming. I really seriously very underperforming because our product is so much superior than them. That is why, because of this, I thought that I can take this 1 hour during this time to explain to you why I feel that our product is so much superior in terms of explaining them in science, using science to explain them. And that's why I with this, I hope that every one of you can pay more attention to how I try to differentiate our energy product versus other people product. Okay. Now, in order to start, okay, this is the continuation of the previous session that I've done, I think many months ago, where I talk about the science and technology. So during this session, I may bring in some of the things that I discussed previously, so that I will kind of try to remember what we had discussed before, so that you can put into the whole picture what is our photobiomodulation or our IM laser is all about. Okay. So far, okay. Now, talking about this friend of mine, now, yes, perhaps a lot of people also ask me, say, hey, how come this product is so simple yet they can do? So then they question, is it because of their marketing plan? And over this side, I want to answer you all, those people who have doubt. Ventros marketing plan, our payout is almost 70%, irrespective of how many people, we're talking about total payout, irrespective of what people say, if your payout is below our 70%, you can never be better than us. It's just like, for example, no, we are talking about $100, 70% given to to our distributor and leader, no. So how can anybody say, oh, I have 50% and say that their marketing plan is better than us? So this is a very straightforward answer that I hope that you can tell all those people who are. So in that respect, I was talking to this guy. He was saying that their marketing plan is good. So I asked him, he said their paying out is for 55%. So if you understand this, if the payout is 55%, they can never be better than us. Of course, you may say, oh, they pay here and pay this category or lower category or leaders and everything. Now the segregation, which segregation now to put which part is more important, that one is depending on the company. But again, our design of this marketing plan, whether you believe me or not, our payout is really 70%, and these 70% are very equally distributed among the many levels of people. So for this, I want to put it to rest. A lot of people ask me about our marketing plan is compared to others, they are not good. Actually, we have a very good marketing plan. And the best is we have a very, very, very good product known as our IM laser. Now, let us go into our IM laser. Now, in order to, of course, the first impression that I want you all to know about this IM laser is that IM laser stands for integrative medicine. I think you all know integrative. What it means, integrative, actually they are integrating the Western and the Eastern medicine together to form this IM laser. And I want to emphasize, this is a life-saving device. Why? We have many cases. If you understand the science and technology behind this photobiomodulation, you will see many amazing things that they can do, especially in terms of photochemistry. Photochemistry, because like I said, a lot of people fail to understand. I want to use this word photochemistry because a lot of people do not understand our IM laser capability to the extent of understanding that we are actually, when you use our IM laser, you are actually performing photochemistry in your body too. Now that is something that is very different. Of course, I'll go into it later on. So I want to impress on you that our product, our IM laser, is a life-saving device, a powerful device promoting self-restoration and self-healing, increasing life expectancy. So this is a very important key features of our product. Okay, now, of course, again, it is very important. I want to remind you all also that you cannot find any energy product where you can have so many legends and so-called people behind to support this therapy. So over here, the Legends of Light and PBMT supporters are who? Of course, the Isaac Newton we have the Albert Einstein, and Andre Master, who is the father of low-level laser therapy, which subsequently changed to photobiomodulation. This is another person very important in when we talk about IM laser, we talk about him. And of course, we have this Lutz and Tuner, and then we have Professor Jumping, which is our professor who actually incorporated acupuncture into our IM laser. And of course, Professor Young, who actually incorporated the magnetic therapy into our IM laser. So we have a very strong team of legends and professionals to support our IM laser, which is a very reliable therapy. Okay. So far, so good. Of course, sometimes when I talk about it, because I was looking at this person's device, right? They quoted somebody which I do not know, who is just an ordinary person who designed this device. So in my mind, we are so fortunate. We are so lucky. We have somebody like Professor Jumping. Who is she? Do you know that she is a very well-known professor? She is actually one of the professor and the professor in laser medicine in one of the big university in China. On top of that, he has been receiving a lot of award for his contribution towards laser therapy. So it's somebody that we can reckon, and he is very reliable and very so-called expert in this line. So we are tapping on his expertise to use it to our advantage, to our our body health, which is very important, especially his area of expertise was in this laser acupuncture. Okay, now let's go into the now. Why is IM laser so special and so unique? As I was telling you, when I was talking to my friend, I was looking at him. He was trying to explain to me his product, and when I kind of beginning to understand his product, I realized that he only tapped on three things. Number one, he is the authorized sole distributor for whole of the Asia. So one of the strength. Number two, he mentioned a few so-called quotes. Quote means saying by a few experts stating that their terahertz, I'm talking about the terahertz technology is the future therapy in the future of the century, you know. So this is number two. That means only quotation. That means there is no kind of a scientific or so-called experiment or somebody expert to explain or to support their what they call it, their belief in this principle. Last but not least, of course, they use one and they use what to explain to impress me. They use multiple of what they call it, testimonial. You know, their time to spend to explain to me, they take about 10 to 20% about the product and then their recognition, but almost 60% they talk about their testimonial. And you know, testimonial can be quite what do you call it? Can be carried away or overstated or overclaimed. But anyway, having said that, I accept that. So I realized that he was able to convince many people because he keep on talking about the testimonial. Even the product side was just so, you know. So I find that this is one of their convincing power or their so-called their selling point. Okay, come to us. When I say our IM laser is so special and so unique, why? Because number one, our IM laser is not just an ordinary IM laser. No. We have scientific explanation, you know, with many reference books, no, or professional academic papers. Books like this. Remember, I think I think some of you have this book which I once actually sent to you. Remember, laser phototherapy. Remember this book? And then we have many articles. We have so many articles. Apart from this laser phototherapy, there are many other books also. No, talks about photobiomodulation. And they explain them step by step in scientific area, in research form, in research clinical trial, no? Showing that this so-called photobiomodulation, which is IM laser, is really so-called scientifically, can be scientifically supported. Number two, IM laser is actually been not just, we don't talk about it now. We have the experience, we have the experiment done, and also the clinical trial done, you know. So it's something that is supported by actual practice, actual usage, you know. Number three, certification and testing. Not only that we say we can do something, we were tested and we were certified by recognition body to confirm what we say we can do, you know. So this is another very important criteria. And I think you all know we have so many. We have the, what do you call that? The, what MET is that? Yeah. MET cert. The MET is a fantastic ISO 13485. They don't only talk about the factory, the cleanliness of the factory. They talk about the way we use this to handle our patient, our user. At the same time, also they also look at all the safety features that is in our this device, you know. So this is another very important certification. Number 4 point that I want to highlight is the actual practice and many testimonials. I think you all know 2 days ago or 3 days ago, somebody was sharing to me, you know, he was not able to walk. He has a stroke, you know. After using it for 1 week, now the stroke, slowly, I mean, now he's improving so much from the stroke already. But I tell you something, not only that, I believe if we continue using our IM laser, I believe one day, I won't say 100%, probably 80 to 90%, he will actually enjoy the efficacy. He can enjoy this kind of efficacy. Now, why I want to say that, because sometimes I say, oh, Adam, maybe you want to overclaim. Actually, no, because if you are, let's say, and I read many articles and I done a lot of so-called reading and trying to find out all articles. Most of the time, why when we use our IM laser, the efficacy or the effectiveness are only set up to a certain level. You know? The reason being is one of them is actually the protocol. You did not use enough, you did not use correctly, you did not use it frequently. So these are the few protocol you all must follow. No? Don't just say, oh, today I feel better. Okay, tomorrow I use 1 time. Tomorrow again, I use 2 times. The next day I don't want to use. So you don't have the consistency, you know. So again, you know, so many articles, including the book just now I show you, and including the research done. A lot of people who actually do not get the benefit or the so-called efficacy because the protocol that they are using is not enough. They should follow a set of protocol that they must continue. You know, the continuity and the consistency is very, very important. Yeah, okay, like one more incident 3 days ago, somebody just called me up, our customer still using the old one, not this one, the old one. I think you know the old model. He called me, say, hey, Adam, hey, is your company still selling? I said, yeah, you call me, I'm still selling. I said, what can I do for you? He said, hey, my IM laser already gone, spoiled already. So can I repair? I said, of course you can repair. Then I said, oh, mine is the old model. I said, no problem, you can send. Then after they say, hey, I heard that you all have this trade-in. I said, yeah, we have trade-in. So how much is it? So I tell you how much. So I was curious. Suddenly why you want to buy a new IM laser? You know what she said? He said, Adam, I've been using IM laser for a certain time now. I realized that she said that is a lady. I realized that after I don't use it for a certain time, I'm beginning to feel my body to be weak. My body to be weak. Why me? He get very easily tired and all those kind of things. Yeah, see, you will notice that she's quite old already. She's about, if I'm not mistaken, about 70 to 70 plus already. So she's using it together with the husband. Even the husband also believe so-called agree with her. No, you know what the husband did? The husband go into the internet and buy those like a pen light one. You know, pen this kind of pen light one pen light kind of therapy shine the kind of thing and I think he paid for a few $100s and he found out that there's no efficacy at all. That's why he said they agreed they want to buy our IM laser because they know they use it and they found out that our IM laser is good. Now again, like I said, to apply and use our IM laser every day consistently, don't worry, it's very beneficial to you. Okay, remember that even now I talk to you, I think I should on my IM laser so that I have more energy. Okay, now, okay, coming back. So, and number 5, which is one of the very important point, and I think the one that I always want to claim, we are the number one and only 4-in-1 energy therapy device. What is the 4-in-1? Photobiomodulation. What else? Acupuncture, magnetic therapy, and then resonant energy therapy. 4-in-1 device. And for this reason, do you know that we actually won the silver medal in our this called what they call that, where was it? Yeah, the switch the exhibition for being for what, for the our device receive or win the silver medal for energy therapy device designed for home use. Now, home use and industrial use or hospital use they are 2 different environment. What we are actually, they were very surprised. They said that how come the one they normally use in hospital, use in cleaning or use in those so-called medical center, now you can be successfully converted into home use, which is something very, very surprising for them. And that is why we want that, because of home use, design for home use. And of course, because of this 4-in-1, we are beyond PBMT. You know what's PBMT? Photobiomodulation therapy. We are beyond. That means PBMT is just one and only one. No. It's one of the 4 therapy. Correct? PBMT, we have the acupuncture, we have the magnetic, we have the resonance. So PBMT is one only one. So when I say beyond PBMT, because we have another 3 more to add up to the one, so it becomes beyond. So I want to tell you, I want you all to say from now onward, tell people our IM laser is beyond photobiomodulation. Okay, with this, I established the special uniqueness and so the uniqueness of this IM laser. Okay, now I want to talk about the energy. Now, when we talk about IM laser, we talk about light therapy. We normally relate to energy. What is the energy healing? There are various kind of schools. There are various schools of energy healing in this world, such as Reiki, acupuncture. Acupuncture also consider energy, you know. Massage, Kranos, what is this? Wait, hold on, I can't see the word. Craniosacral, reflexology. Reflexology also another yoga, qigong, aesthetic dance, sound healing, even shamanic healing. All these energy healing are actually, if you I mean, I don't want you to remember, there are many other more. I want you all to imagine how can they say that they are energy healing if that means how do they explain that they are energy healing way of a principle? Actually, if you understand, if you go into them, you will find out that there are certain explanation how they are able to transfer the energy around them somewhere else into their body. Or from their body, they actually generate this kind of energy. So these are the so-called energy, balanced energy. Okay, so because of this, if you understand this, then let me go into what do you call that? Explain what is this energy healing. Now, when you understand this energy healing, then I will tell you this is what our competitor is doing. Now, energy healing is the process of restoring balance and wellness to your energy field. It is based on the interconnectedness of all life and the belief that energy flows through and surrounds us all. When our energy is disrupted or blocked, it can lead to physical, emotional, or even spiritual disharmony. So this is all about this. Now, of course, over here, I don't want you to think that, oh, Adam, wow, today how come you are preaching about this so-called you cannot, the intangible type of energy. You know, I want to bring this so that to let you better understand why is our tangible energy that we see, the light energy compared to what they are offering. Then you can compare why is it that we are more superior. I hope that will explain this. So once you understand the healing energy, come to sorry, okay. Healing energy. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. So right now, so we understand this healing, this so-called intrinsic, you cannot physically touch kind of energy. These are the one that you cannot see and touch one. This kind of energy. So there are many devices been invented to bring all this energy to your body, to transform all this energy. So of course, like ours, one of the few energy therapy devices in Malaysia that you can find is the red light therapy, which is like ours, photobiomodulation, modulation and photochemistry. The second one is talking about is, I don't know you heard about it, terahertz light wave therapy device. Now, basically, they're talking about terahertz, which I'm going to explain afterward, and they are talking about light wave. Okay. Now, the next one that you quite commonly you will come across are the far infrared FIR technology, also resonant. And then you may also come across the pulse electromagnetic field. In short, they call it PEMF, another resonant and terahertz. Then you have this, where people they charge they put like a sticker, with the electrical charge, what they call that, stick on your body, and then they pass through a very low voltage or electricity to stimulate your nerve. And now some also they actually stimulate your muscle too. That's one, the electrical muscle stimulation. They're here. Okay. And of course, the massage chair. Now, all these, let's say, for example, I want to differentiate all these versus our IM laser, which is a photobiomodulation. How do I do that? How do I do that? What is so different? What is the difference between these two? Okay. So, hello. Okay, sorry, interruption. Okay, now let us go into, in order for us to understand these two group of energy, they call it the energy device. I will break down into two very simple group. One is called the photobiomodulation, or in Chinese it's called 光生物调节，光生物调节
调节。
okay. 光生物调节。Now, it's using photobiomodulation, which is IM laser, okay, remember? The other one is resonant energy therapy. I classify all this one from terahertz, far infrared, pulse electromagnetic field, the TENS, the EMS, the massage, all these are all I classify as resonant energy therapy. What do I mean by that? Now, I will explain to you why. I'll go back later on. I'll also explain about this photobiomodulation. Let us go into this resonant energy. What is actually resonant energy? Resonant energy, if you understand this therapy, they talk about what? Resonant is a phenomena that occurs when the matching vibration of another object increases the amplitude of an object oscillation. Or resonant is the occurrence of the vibrating object causing another object to vibrate a higher amplitude. Okay, maybe you don't understand. I'll show you an example. I'll share with you this video. This is a very simple video that explains about this, what they call resonant energy. Can you see? Can
No voice, is it?
Okay, try see again. Okay. You just now you saw. Wait, hold on a bit. I move a bit. Okay, just now you saw, right, the video. It shows that there are two like a tongue like that, the fork, where the hold on. Let me just go back. Okay, you see there are two what do you call it? There are two fork here, 1 and 2. So what this guy did was, this guy using another metal hit this particular tongue, which actually vibrate, and this vibration send the resonant energy to this place and vibrate this, which in turn what happened? Transfer it to the ping pong ball, and then the ping pong ball start to move. So this is basically how they explain about the resonant energy. Now, coming back to our definition. Remember, I mentioned that resonant is the occurrence of the vibrating, that means the first vibrating object, causing another object to vibrate to a higher amplitude. So, in short, like I mentioned just now, all this therapy like terahertz, infrared, PEMF, these are all using what? Resonant energy therapy. Now, why I say so? Very simple. I'm going to go a little bit deeper and let me explain to you why. Now, if you understand, when you talk about this resonant energy, we talk about the frequency. Okay, agree with me? Because it is the frequency that influence another frequency. When you talk about frequency means what? When you talk about frequency, we are talking about the wavelength. The wave, sorry, not the wavelength. When you talk about frequency, we are talking about the wave. Everybody can follow me? This wave, Now, so in short, this energy must have enough of this wavelength, this wave frequency to influence another wave, another frequency. Now, one of the best, or how to explain about this so-called frequency is we use the system, the international system of unit, the word Hertz. So when a person wants to talk about resonant energy, they need to talk about what? They talk about the movement of the frequency, which actually measure in Hertz. Hertz. Now, what is Hertz? Hertz, just like cm. What is cm? What is inches? What is acre? Hertz is a measurement of what? 1 Hertz is equivalent to 1 cycle per second. That means, what is 1 cycle? 1 up, down, and then come back. Now, this is 1 cycle. Can you all see my cursor? Hello? Hello?
Yes, can see,
Can
can see.
see,
Yeah.
So this is 1 cycle. You see this up and down. This is 1 cycle in 1 second. So 1 Hertz is 1 cycle per second. This is the measurement. This is a unit of measurement. So when they talk about frequency, they are talking about this movement. Can you follow this movement? Now, what is so unique about terahertz? Because when you talk about resonant energy, you talk about terahertz. Why? Because terahertz is something that a lot of people say technology. Wow, what is it? Actually, for your information, just to let you know what is terahertz. Now, the measurement of this hertz comes in a few categories. Instead of saying 1 hertz, 1,000 hertz, 1 million hertz, 1 billion hertz, 1 trillion hertz, there is a word to describe them. There's a short word for them to describe these hertz. So how do they describe? If you are talking about a few hertz, you use 1 or 2 hertz, 3 hertz. But when you're talking about 1,000 hertz, what you use? You're talking about kilohertz, kilo. When you're talking about by the million, you talk about, by the million means what? You talk about megahertz. When you talk about the frequency that actually so-called oscillate between 1 second, it's more than billion, we call it gigahertz. And of course, anything that more than 1 trillion cycle is called the terahertz. That is why the word terahertz come from the measurement of how many cycle per second, which is equivalent to 1 trillion cycle per second. So don't be tricked. Don't be tricked. People say, yo, this terahertz, then you don't want to say, wow, terahertz is something like very terror. No, actually it's not. They are telling you they are using a measurement of they are using a frequency of wave to influence another wave, another frequency. So what are they doing? When they influence, just like just now, he hit the tongue, right? The tongue will vibrate, will pass their energy to the next one. So how they transfer? Because later on, I will go to it. Energy cannot be destroyed or created. They can only be what? Transfer or transform. Okay, so how do they transform from one to another? So in this word, in this sense, if we're talking about terahertz, terahertz means actually they are actually resonate the energy from one to another receiving party. So they are actually transferring the energy to the next one. I hope this one can explain to you. Now, then why I said that, and then why am I so certain that they are using this file? Because from this explanation, you see, terahertz technology uses electromagnetic wave that penetrate deep into the body, reaching the bone marrow. Okay, fair. It is believed to improve blood circulation and strengthen our immune system. Therefore, the terahertz therapy device is considered a far infrared resonant frequency technology. Okay, it's a resonant. That means you need to pass energy to the other person. Okay, that means you need to resonate your energy to another person. So let's go back to our various type of here. We go back to here. Now, do you agree this terahertz? Yeah, they already mentioned that terahertz means resonate. So can I call this resonate? Yes. Far infrared, remember you mentioned far infrared is really resonate. Correct? Resonate. Electromagnetic field also resonate. Why? Because electroresonate is another wave that actually influence the other party also. So, and then they have transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, also another resonant or terahertz kind of what do you call that? It's only they are named differently, or their specs or their perimeter changes a bit only. Of course, the electrical muscle stimulation or EMS, all these are actually, in summary, we can tell them that they are using resonant energy. This is how I explain. Remember, to differentiate our IM laser, we must tell people what is IM laser, the red photobiomodulation, and to tell them what they are using is the resonant energy. So for you to explain, you must fully understand the word resonant, because resonant is like donating another energy to the next person, donating to the next party involved. Okay, now let us go to the then of course then we will talk about this resonant energy. Now I think just now we are talking about this photobiomodulation. Photobiomodulation, for your information, photo stand for what? Light. Photo is light. Bio is what? Bio is life. Modulation means what? Change or adjust. So in a very more detail, photobiomodulation is equal to light, life, adjust. That means you use light to adjust your life. You use light to what? To change your life component. And we call the change biochemistry. Okay, the photochemistry. Now let us look at this. Now light, as you know, is actually electromagnetic radiation. Okay, if you understand light is an electromagnetic radiation. Now a lot of people, I hope you all can follow me very closely. Now, what is electromagnetic radiation? I will go later on, but I want you all to know that all these gamma ray, X-ray, UV ray, visible light, infrared, and radio wave are all electromagnetic radiation spectrum. So this spectrum actually covers all the light spectrum. Light is equivalent to what? Electromagnetic radiation. So the question asks, each of them, all these, each of these so-called category or spectrum of light radiation, what is the speed? Can anyone tell me? Actually, the speed of the speed they travel is actually the speed of light, because every one of them is. That is why, do you know that our handphone, our radio, how we communicate, the NASA communicate to people outside the outer space, everything, they uses the radio wave. Why? Because radio wave also travel at the speed of light, right? Do you know what's the speed of light? The speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. Let me repeat. Actually, it's 29 something, like 299 something, okay? But I put it to the nearest. So it's approximately 300,000 kilometers per second. This is the speed of light. That is why when we use our handphone, when we communicate with somebody in America or even in Melbourne or in Australia, the moment we say hello, they can hear that hello, because the light travel at the speed of light. I mean, the radio wave or the signal signal transmitted from your handphone to the other side is at the speed of light. So we were able to, human beings were so smart, they were able to tap on the electromagnetic radiation spectrum to do a lot of things. And over here, IM laser, it was able to tap on where? The visible light, which is the red light here, to do something fantastic to our body, which is the photobiomodulation. That's why I call they call it life change adjustment. Okay. Now, second point that I want to talk about is the electromagnetic radiation. Is the very important part. Is you must remember they call it the wavelength. 620 to 700, that is the red light. This is from here. You'll notice that about almost 40% of the light come from red light. Okay. Okay. Now, there's one interesting part. Somebody once asked me, why do you include, remember I told you that our IM laser comes before therapy. Why do I use, okay, our IM laser, what? Photobiomodulation, magnetic, acupuncture, and resonant energy. So where this resonant energy come from? Actually, the resonant energy come from, I can use this particular chart to explain to you. If you look at this called the visible light, the 7 color, you notice that our light, which is how many nanometer? 650, remember? 650. This 650 nanometer, actually, what is the frequency? That means how fast they move. If you notice the corresponding figure above this is what? 460 terahertz. So red light frequency, the frequency is actually 460 terahertz. That is why when it is tera, so I can say that we also have the resonant energy because we have the terahertz frequency. So I hope you understand why I included the terahertz frequency into the so-called resonant energy into our IM laser, because by the nature of our light, which is the red color, by itself has the 460 terahertz of frequency, which is a terahertz frequency that can perform resonant energy. I hope you understand this. Okay. Now, you may ask you, apart from this, what else can I do? Very simple. You can always use our IM laser. Okay. Can I show you? You can use our IM laser. Remember this? You just put over let's say, for example, this is a glass of water. You fill up the water half or whatever it is. You on the IM laser, you put it on, and then you leave it for 3 minutes or 1 minute. Later on, you can drink the water. You will taste the difference. Why? Because the IM laser, the light energy resonate with the water vibration, therefore creating the water to be vibrating much faster, so that they increase the surface area. By increasing the surface area, they are actually improving the flow of the so-called, they make the what they call that, the water to become more smoother. So when you drink it, you feel that it's much easier to drink, much more sweeter. Okay, that is the reason. One of the very practical tests you can do it with our IM laser. Okay, next. So far can follow, hopefully everyone can follow. Okay. Okay. Now in this part, in my slides, actually I want to introduce something very simple. I want you all to mention from now onward, when you introduce our IM laser is not just photobiomodulation. It also what? It is a laser photobiomodulation therapy. Why do I say that? Because photobiomodulation therapy, they can use LED light one, They don't have to use they don't have to use laser. They can use LED. Something that's LED, as long as it's red color, they can use it to do it. But why we emphasize on laser? Because we want the penetration, we want the coherent, we want the focus. That's why we talk about the laser. So what differentiates our photobiomodulation from other photobiomodulation? Because we are using laser light. Now, laser photobiomodulation therapy is a mechanism by which non-ionizing, of course, non-ionizing, you know, light that are not dangerous. That means it will not cause you any cancer because they are very low power, not like the ionized like a gamma ray or even the X-ray. They are very strong. They can actually disturb your atom, your body atom, the electron in your body. So it's a non-ionizing optical radiation in the visible light and near-infrared spectrum range is absorbed by endogenous chromophores. So this photobiomodulation requires a chromophore. A chromophore means what? It's a light receptor. Okay. Now, just remember in this slide, I hope to let you all to remember when you talk to people, we are not just a photobiomodulation, we are laser photobiomodulation. By saying that we are laser photobiomodulation, immediately we cut out now. That means we already do away those people who will ask you, say, hey, I heard that the red light cannot penetrate deep. Yes, the red light, ordinary red light and using the LED, they cannot, the penetration power is much lesser. But because we are laser, then our light now can go about 5 cm deep. So that is the reason. So by mentioning that we are laser, we cut off all the question about how good are you compared to far infrared, because far infrared also cannot travel very fast. Okay. Okay. Now, this is just a little bit about light energy, because sometimes when I talk about this, I want all of you, if you can, to remember these are the few things that we have to remember. Remember again, just like I say, light is actually a EMR, electromagnetic radiation, and it's a form of energy. And they are actually called photons. They are actually made of photons. Light is actually energy made of photons. Now, if you understand this, then you understand about this. Yeah? A matter is made up of tiny particles. I mean, anything a matter, it could be wood or it could be a human being, everything. It's made up of small, little, tiny particle called atoms, right? Atom is the basic unit of all things. An atom is made up of particle called what? Photon, electrons, neutrons. Matter is anything that take up space and can be weight. Okay. Remember, because of these, everything is energy, either stored or moving. Now, the principle of energy says that according to the law, energy can neither, that means cannot be created or what? Nor destroyed. That means it cannot be created nor destroyed. It is only to be transformed or converted to another form from another. Okay. Now, just to go a little bit to explain the electromagnetic radiation, EMR. So a lot of, even I myself, sometimes when I say, hey, light is an EMR, what do you mean by that? It's a photon. What do you mean by EMR? Actually, EMR is to explain the light radiation. Now, why? If you notice the component inside the light or the EMR spectrum, they call it the electromagnetic radiation, comprising of electromagnetic radiation is a form of energy that propagates as both electrical and magnetic wave traveling in a pocket of energy called photon. So basically, why it is called electromagnetic radiation? Because there are two fields. One is called the electromagnetic, one is called the electric, and one is called the magnetic. There are actually two fields are moving together to form this radiation. Now, just to show you some the picture, you look at this picture. Do you realize that this part here, the top part going down and up, but now this is the wavelength. These are actually what? These are actually electric field oscillation. This is electric. Then there's a magnetic also moving this way. Actually, they cannot move together. They only move perpendicular to each other. That means they move, how to say that? Right angle. That means one is up, one is lying down. So this is how they move. One is electric, one is magnetic. Okay, electric and magnetic. That is why, do you notice from the sun, right? Do you know that the sun can produce electricity? Do you know that? Yeah, because they shine on the solar panel convert to electricity. In the same way, do you know that the sun can also produce magnetic field also? So because of this component, so remember this electric field and magnetic field. So normally when they talk about electromagnetic radiation, because of these two field working together, moving together. Okay. Okay, now how long? Wow, almost. Okay, this is the atom, just to, okay. Okay. Now, because of time, I'm not going to. Okay, so just now in summary, I was talking to you all just now about how to differentiate our product from others. Remember, IM laser is actually photobiomodulation. Photobiomodulation means what? They use the light that goes into our mitochondria. What happened? He hit at the what do you call it? Cytochrome C. They call it the what do you call it? Mitochondria, and then they hit at the cytochrome C. They call it the CCO. Cytochrome CO. Cytochrome C oxidase CCO. They hit at the CCO, and then the CCO will stimulate and produce ATP, ROS, and also NO. Now, this so-called biochemical reaction is the result of what? Because of the photobiomodulation. It is not because of the resonant energy. That is why we always remember when we talk about photobiomodulation, we always explain that our IM laser, the light will go into our body, will go deep into the cellular level, and go and find the mitochondria, and then go and find the CCO, which is the cytochrome C oxidase. The what do you call it? This part here. This part here. This cytochrome C to what? To stimulate the production of ATP, nitric oxide, and ROS. Okay, so as compared, so that's why when people say that their so-called resonant energy is just a borrowed energy to your body compared to the biochemistry energy that actually produced in the body, which is more powerful, which is more I would say powerful, which is more special, more unique. Okay, because we are actually triggering an organ in our body, or organelle in our body, to produce something more, as compared the one they actually borrowing the energy to our body, and from there they try to stimulate or reactivate the body wave. They are two different things. So that is why I always explain, when you want to differentiate our product with other people, so far I have never seen any other product that can have biochemistry in our body. Okay, the one that they're talking about, the electric chair or they put on the leg one what do you call it? Those terahertz or they use those TENS or EMS or heat or whatever it is those are actually resonant energy therapy. When I say resonant, means they are actually introducing the energy to your body by resonant energy. As compared to us, we are actually introducing it to the body by way of light, that goes into our chromophores, to our mitochondria, the organelle, and introduce it to remember the cytochrome C to produce ATP, ROS, and NO. Now that is the difference. But of course, IM laser, remember I told you one part is actually beyond photobiomodulation. There are other three more. Remember the acupuncture. Now that acupuncture is a resonant. Yes, I admit we also have resonant because acupuncture is a resonant energy. What else? The magnetic also resonant energy. And then the resonant energy also. So out of these 4-in-1, remember earlier I mentioned 4-in-1, 3 of them resonant, 1 is the photobiomodulation, which is the biochemistry energy. So we are actually much more superior because we have something different. And one thing I want to highlight also very interesting. Do you know that when we use IM laser, there are 2 parts that we apply our IM laser. How do we use it? We actually wear it where? Can you tell me? Hold on.
Please
We wear it on hand, right?
Yes.
We have it on hand. And then what happened? We put it in our nasal. Remember, two parts, this part and this part. You tell me, any other energy device can use to put this part out? No. For example, remember terahertz, you cannot be blowing the terahertz like that. Or you cannot be sitting the electricity. Okay, you have the electricity, many wires. Do you dare to put the electricity wire in your nose? On your nose? Or for that matter, you have the one that step on the chair one, step on the leg one. Are you brave enough to put that near to your nose? No. That is why we are very unique. I tell you, we are the only device that actually you come to know about it. Actually, it's so unique. Why we put it here? The nose. That is a very important therapy. I think the last session that I talked to you, when you put into the nose, actually, you are actually doing therapy, and there are 5 possible pathway where your energy, this light energy, can go into your body. What are they? Can you all tell me if you all can remember? You remember? Oh, forgotten. Okay. The five unique one are what? Number 1, of course, they call it the olfactory nerve, which is the smell. The smell nerve is actually a nerve. The second pathway is what? The nasal bone. Do you know there's a bone here? Inside this bone, there are a lot of things also. That is another pathway where the light can go through. The light energy can pass through. 3, the blood cells. Do you know that there are a lot of blood here? The capillaries, a lot of blood cells and everything. Also another pathway. Number 4, remember do you know that there is a few points, they call it the acupuncture, the TCM point, they're actually located near your nose? There's another TCM point. 5, what else? The nervous system. Once you hit it, it can actually link to your nervous system, which is behind here. So the nervous system is actually comprising of the head plus here. Remember the brain, everything. So by wearing this, by using this, inserting this into your nose, you are actually, what happened? You are actually introducing the light to possible 5 pathway into your body. So you see how powerful it is, how useful it is. That's why I said in early part, when I was talking about the efficacy or how good it is, I mentioned about what I said that a lot of people didn't get to enjoy the maximum or the best efficacy because they didn't follow the right protocol. Like for example, they only wear it on the hand, they don't wear it on the nose, or they wear it on the nose but they don't wear it on the hand, or they don't even wear anything, or sometimes they forget to wear. So all these things if you follow the right they call it the protocol, you should enjoy, or you should be having, or you will get the best benefit from IM laser. Okay. Now, of course, again, this device actually, do you know that it was designed for what? Purposely designed to put it on your wrist, not this side, not the way you wear this. It was produced here. Why? There is a specific reason again. What is the reason? Because there is this line here, there is this called the radial artery. Remember here? Radial artery, remember? This is the blood. There is a pulse blood, You can feel the pulse, and the blood is actually flowing there. And then just 3 fingers away from here, there's this very unique point called the acupuncture. What point that everybody knows, right? 内关. 内关 is actually, if you go and research, deep research, you find out that 内关 is actually related to heart. If you every time consistently stimulate this 内关, you know what the report say? He said that you are actually stimulating a very healthy heart growth. So it is very important. If you know, can you imagine if you wear your IM laser every day, 1 day, 2 or 3 times, that means 1 day, 2 or 3 times, you are actually stimulating good signal to your heart to do the repair, to do the adjustment, to do the servicing, to fulfill all the good stuff, like including nourishing and everything. So can you imagine if you do it every time? That's why people after using IM laser, they feel much more healthier, they feel much more better, they feel much more alert. That's because partly of this. So as you know, why I want to emphasize on this, even the design of this IM laser is so unique. Sometimes I'm wondering also, why don't they make this one put like that, behind your neck, or maybe tie to your arm, leg here, or maybe put on your stomach or somewhere else. Why is it that it was designed here to place it on your arterial, they call it radial artery, and near the neck one? There is a reason, and that makes us very, very special. Okay, I want you all to know that. Okay, so that is what are the few things that I want to highlight. Okay. Of course, okay. Then but I think we don't have time to talk about the far infrared and also the difference between FIR versus the red light. But anyway, I want to highlight about this very important document. Now, I want you all to know, we are actually red light therapy. Remember this? Of course, one of the therapy in our IM laser is called the photobiomodulation, which is because of the red light therapy. But nowly, I want to emphasize it's actually a deep red light. I mean, deep means it can go penetrate very deep because of the laser photobiomodulation therapy. Now, when you talk about red light, the first thing come to your mind what is the wavelength. And the wavelength is what? 650, Now, this is a very important figure. It's a magic figure, 650. Why not 700? Why not 1,000? Why not 2,000? Why not 3,000? Why 650? Because 650 is the red color, and 600, they have done even, I remember the red light actually the range of the red light, if I'm not mistaken, start from 630 to 780. But we specifically mentioned even in our IM laser, we are using the 650. Even though you use 630, see, okay, now it's red color. Even though you use 700, also okay, because it's red color. But why is it that we use 650? Because many results. In fact, I was reading an article, this Dr. Alexis, she personally did a lot of research, a lot of clinical trial, and found out that the 650 plus minus 5 or 10, this nanometer red light, they find out is the best, or they call it the best efficient wavelength of light energy that can actually communicate very well with our cytochrome C, the CCO. Remember I told you the cytochrome C oxidase, the CCO. Now that is the one that they say that if you have a very accurate, that means it's like a ngam ho, it's the right frequency that hit at the CCO. CCO stands for cytochrome C oxidase. The CCO, when it hit the CCO, what happened? Immediately your mitochondria will what? Produce a lot of ATP, ROS, and nitric oxide. Now that is the reason why you use 600. And she had done many, And then you know what she did? She actually talked about a lot of things about the red light because she's a believer, right? She even her house, I checked that there is such thing. Her room, when it becomes dark, you know what is the color of the room or not?
Red.
Who can tell me?
Red.
Red color. You are right. Red color. Red color, no. But then a lot of people, of course, when he was doing the podcast, people asked her, why you use red color? Because she said that red color has been found in the many report, clinical trial, everything. The red color really promote photobiomodulation, which is also a photobiochemistry reaction in your body. Not only resonant, also what do you call that? Also biochemistry. Now that is the beauty about this. That is why when we compare, I want you all to put this in your memory. 650 red light is a very important definition or the criteria for photobiomodulation. Some people say, I got 5 photobiomodulation. If they don't have light, they don't have red light, then you know what they are talking about, because they don't even know what they are talking about. Understand what I mean? That is why the criteria, the point that I want to emphasize is red light is a very important criteria, a very important must condition that you must have red light 650 nanometer is a must in photobiomodulation. And they even call it, because of 600 they did, it's also called the photomedicine. Okay. Now, if you read, if you got chance, I think I sent this to many of you before. If you read this, you will notice they talk about here the light, the photon light, photon laser light, especially all these, it is because of this 650 red light what enables the photobiomodulation. Any other you can, but not very effective, much lesser power, much lesser efficacy. Okay. Okay, now I finish this. Now okay, since we don't have time, I'm not going to talk about red light versus far infrared. This one probably I'll have it another day lah. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Okay, I also not going to talk about this because of time again. I think this one I did it last time because someone asked me, please talk a little bit about this melatonin. Since okay, give me around 2 minutes to explain this. The last time I remember I told you that actually there was a research done and then they will find out, actually melatonin is not only the pineal gland, you know what's the pineal gland? Pineal gland is somewhere here, the head near. Pineal gland in Chinese is song what? 松果地是吧？松果地是松果地有松what？
松果体。
松果体。Okay, 松果体is only 5% of producing the one, but they call it the subcellular production of melatonin. 95% comes from other part of the body, and all these will start to produce melatonin. What happened when we are exposed to the red light, our M laser? And why I want to say that, because it was mentioned many times. That is why a lot of people they didn't know this. Now I give you an example. Now when a person okay, they also mentioned that this melatonin is very important. Of course, it's a sleeping they call it sleeping hormones. But it is also one of the very important hormones to build up your, they call it one of the immune system to fight against inflammation. Now, I want to give you an example so that you can imagine what happened. Now you will notice those people who sleep, their sleeping hours are irregular, especially they sleep after 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Over a period of time, trust me, you go and shake their hand. When you shake their hand, their hand will be very warm. Confirm. I checked many times. Anytime when I shake somebody, you sleep like you must be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They say yes. Why? Because when you sleep anything after 12, which is a circadian timing, your melatonin is not producing enough. Actually, the melatonin is needed. Why? To become the cooling agent for your body. The more melatonin you have, you cool down your body. Because your melatonin is not producing enough, that's why you feel your body feel heaty. In the Western, they call it inflammation. If you talk to the Chinese, they say, 肝火, the liver heatiness. So there is a relationship one. That is why, for this reason, I want to emphasize again. Remember, anywhere, anytime, if you can, please wear your IM laser so that you have a continual flow of production of melatonin. Remember this, okay? Okay, I think that's all. Okay, the perimeter, I'm going to talk about it. Okay. I want to talk about one of the very I missed out. Hold on, sorry, sir. I missed out this. Sorry, because time I had to cut short. So I just want to tell you something that is very interesting. Remember just now I was mentioning about this doctor, Dr. Alexis. She's a very young doctor. She has a PhD. She is a PhD in I think science or something, I can't remember. But she's an expert. She did a lot of study. She is the one of the very person who actually put red light in his room, because he is a believer of red light, and he's a believer everywhere he can. He will put a lot of red light. Now, he was mentioning something that I thought it was very interesting. Have you ever heard about biohacking? You know what's hacking? Computer hacking, you hack into a computer, you kind of make now there is a word now, the jargon used is actually biohacking your body. Now, what is this biohacking the body? You hack your body. What do you mean by that? Actually, biohacking your body means what? Changing your chemistry and your physiology through science and self-experimental to increase your energy and vitality. He says that we should try to biohack our body. Now, what is biohack? As example, now let's say every day your walking your steps is five. Say averagely is about 3,000. When you make yourself to walk every day 5,000 steps, you are actually biohacking your body to move to 5,000. That means you are putting condition to your body, hacking your body so that your body goes further. Why? Because you want to have changing in the chemistry and your physiological through the science and self-experiment. So it is so in this biohacking, it is really about self-improvement. There are numerous ways of incorporating method of biohacking your body. So there are few of them, lifestyle directory changes. For example, some say, oh, nowadays I want to be on ketone diet. Or some of them say that, oh, I want to skip, I want to have intermittent fasting. Some of them say, oh, I only want to take vegetable. All these are actually biohacking your body. In a similar way, I am laser in a way always biohack your body so that they will change your chemistry, your physiological to the next level of health, to the next level of health. Now, of course, why I want to tell you about this word, introduce to you this biohacking, because I felt that it's very interesting. If you have chance, when you see once you know this concept of biohacking, sometimes when you see your friends, especially long-time friend, you talk about I am laser directly, they don't want to listen. They will start to ask you, don't talk to me anything. But it will be very easy if you were to try to entice them by telling, hey, have you heard about this biohacking? You know what is biohacking? You know what's hacking? You know what's computer hacking? Wow. And then you start to talk. Then you bring in our IM laser to tell them, do you know that when you wear IM laser, the moment you wear it, you are actually you're hacking your body to the next higher level of health in your body by promoting biochemistry and physiological changes in the body. So this is what I'm saying. So I hope that through this introduction, this session, I was able to kind of because of time, I was able to kind of open some areas where you did not understand. But of course now I open up for any Q&A. If there's any Q&A at that time, okay. There's a few more, but I think because time I couldn't finish it. But sorry, because I promise you all I try to finish within 1 hour. Okay. Any question?
So any questions you can actually type into your chat, or you can unmute yourself to ask the questions.
Please ask me.
And today, for your info, we have a testimony for you. Or should we invite the testimony first?
Yeah, please. Please.
Yeah. Sorry, can I? Yi Yap. Where is Shu Yi Yap? Hi, Shu Yi Yap. Is it?
Or you call for Carrie Ong. I think they're together. They're still there.
Carrie, is it? Is Carrie?
Carish. Carrie Ong.
Carrie Ong. Carrie Ong, are you there? Hi, Carrie, are you there?
Oh, they left. They left. The name is not there already.
Oh, not there.
Oh,
Okay.
is that Sui? I can see Sui Yap, but are you able to talk? I think mute. Let me see.
Carrie is just behind her or beside her.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear. She tried to talk, but I couldn't
Yep.
hear her voice.
Yeah, they have to unmute themselves.
They already unmute. I think they already unmute from what I see.
They have to come nearer. lah.
Oh, Carrie Ong is there, but Carrie Ong didn't unmute. Carrie Ong didn't unmute.
Carries on, did unmute, yeah.
Carrie Chong, couldn't find where is she.
Under C.
Turn on reaction。
是啊，麦有问题哦。
没有啊，我电话也不行哎。
对啊，
那
Can
hear. Now
Ah,
we can
can,
hear.
can already, yeah.
but
Okay.
cannot see the video because
can see you.
you got problem. So can hear the voice ah.
Yeah,
Can.
can.
Can see her. Can see her.
yeah. Oh, okay. As long can hear me, that is good.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
go on.
Gone.
I have the accident.
听到了，
Okay.
听到，听到。
听到。
可以。
Since I have the accident on the 10th of August, then the second day, the doctor told me I had stroke.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
My good friend Paris Lara spoke to me about this.
can see the video.
yeah,
Yeah,
can.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after I use it in second days, I can open the bottle. Before that, I totally cannot do anything.
Wow.
Well,
Then,
After how many days stroke already that day?
okay, since I'm in hospital, I totally cannot do anything, even though by walk, to eat and open bottle, drink water also very tough. I only can use the side is no screw, no, okay. Then after that, Carrie sent me this. I using the second day. Then I can open the bottle. The third day I can shower by myself. Before that, I totally cannot shower. I need my mom to help me. Try to think about it. This year I'm 50. I need my mom to help me to shower. Oh, totally my feeling is I don't know what I can do.
Wow.
Luckily, it's the second day. Then in a week, I already can walk. Then I come back to my house. Before that, no, I have to stay with my mom, with my sis to take care about me. And then I cannot do anything. Even though I eat also very tough. Like the noodles or rice. Rice is easier for me. Noodle is very tough. I totally cannot see for another left hand side.
Okay.
Right now, I do many things. I can clean my house. I can wash. I can do anything. But at this moment, I still have a problem is what? For my left hand side, my eyes can't see clearly. So tonight, I will try the thing as Carrie told me
Target
just
treatment.
now, target treatment to check, to clearly let me more clearer to see anything lah. Because at this moment, I cannot drive. Just because cannot see.
Oh. Did you wear the NASA line? The nose. Did you wear that?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I use it. And then I also follow what Carrie guide me. The third day start, I using 24 hours, using like this, raising like this 24 hours, and then use the light 3 times a day.
I want to ask you, say you want to do target treatment on your eye, but you don't never put it on your eye.
Never.
Yeah,
Yes.
The
Not
head.
like that.
Not yet.
Not check. I will try it later because I
No.
just get on from Carrie.
Yeah. I think what Carriage is trying to say that 就是做 target treatment 在你的 acupuncture point 是吗？
不是
啊
不是，在这个 brand 这里，
哦
就
，OK，
因为
哦
只有John 说灯不能对眼睛，但是可以照这里嘛？
对，可以，没有事，
对
因为他可能误解你要照眼睛，
对，他
啊
没有听的人误解，
对对对，
啊
因为他中的是右脑中风吗？左边就所以他是眼睛这里
嗯，
，OK，
红
可以，
他给他的 treatment 这里给他unblock 一下，因为刚刚老板有讲他有 vibration 的
对
resonate
啊
认
啊，Shelley, just for your info 啦，they are not doing the target treatment on your eyes, they are
Yeah,
doing the
that's-
target treatment on the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they alarm me so much.
Okay.
So we try tonight, see tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, see what result can get it.
Okay, just remember I'm laser, you have to use it consistently every day, even
Yeah.
though if you are recover or anything, you still have to use it. Okay.
Before that the hand cannot up like this.
Very good.
Now can
Congratulations. Yeah,
Good, good.
congratulations. Very good. I'm happy to hear that.
yeah. Tomorrow we'll go to check the professional, the physiotherapist there,
Mm.
and then we can know how many percentage already recover.
Okay, good. How many days have you have used this IM laser?
I
How many
think
days already?
It's
less than a month.
like 3 weeks only.
3 weeks, 3 weeks, Okay, very good, very good. Okay, you should continue to use it. I think if you continue to use it consistently every day, you will see more improvement. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, Andrew.
She already said
I-
to others, the friends who will
Look at stroke.
What is that?
They already share with friends who have stroke.
Oh, okay. Hey, Andrew, can we get a
Our-
recording of the testimonial so that we can share with other people? Because things like this kind of testimonial very important for us also.
Adam, the
Yes.
testimony I will do tomorrow. I will ask her to wear nicely, and then
Ah,
I will do
Wonderful.
testimony for all. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Videotape it.
We want to really push our IM laser to the next level. But for your information, just now you're sharing, now let me kind of so-called tell you also, IM laser you can put on the eye, but not with the eyes open, close with the eyelid. Okay, the light will not go, it will go through the eyelid, but it will not damage your retina.
active the cell, right?
Huh?
Active the eye cell.
No, the eye, you know the eye?
I know. Close the
You can, probably, but then of course we don't want you to put for 30 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You know, we got a 10-minute one or 5-minute one. You
Okay,
just put it there. But remember, don't open your eyes, don't open your eyes.
Aiden, maybe do the safe way. Maybe can use the tissue or the
Okay lah, but you will filter out, the tissue will filter out some of the light, but the eyelid lah, because if you read our book, this book here, they mention the eyelid will protect, will filter out some of the light. Okay. But of course, don't open your eye, not only you open your eye, not only this IM laser, any light, you look at the sun, you open your light, so you go blind, right? So
Yes.
actually you close your eyes, you look in the sun, will you go blind?
Yeah. Hey, Adam, I suggest maybe company can product one clothes to close our eye and then I am this.
Okay. Wow. Not easy.
What?
Now many people got the eye problem, you know.
Yeah. That's why I want to tell you all this. I also personally, because one time I had a red eye, I actually used it to try it out. Because before I do that, I actually did a research. You can, with your eyelid, like, you must close your eye. You must put over the eyelid, that means the skin that cover the eye, you must put over it. Don't put it on now without the eyelid cover, no. Okay?
Very-
Close your eyes.
No, I have used that using our facial therapy silicone.
Yeah, correct. Yes, the one can, no problem. But of course, be careful, don't go and open the eyes. But you open your eyes only a little bit for a while, no problem. Don't open it too long, yeah.
Oh, you see the silicone, that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Number two, is it Caris, Caris, is it? If
yes.
you can, you say one day how many times now you're using?
I'm using three times.
3 times, but you wear it 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, how about your nose one, the nasal, how many times you use?
3 times?
3 times, 3, okay. Okay lah. I think if you can, I will encourage you to increase to even 4 to 5 times. If you can.
That's
Yeah, because your case is just recovering and everything, you see. But before this, you must make sure that you must how to say, know your body lah. You must know your body. Let's say you use it and then you feel that nothing very spectacular thing happen, then you use 4 times now. Let's say you use it the 4 times, then you feel your heart beating very fast, boop, 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 then you reduce to 3 times.
Actually,
Why I want to ask you to do that, because I find that you are in the stage of recovery, because you just had a mild stroke. That would be a very good recommendation.
所以他的意思说，你现在是严重嘛，你可以多用几次。但你如果4次你会觉得有反应，你就要 review 这样子。
对，这样最好，因为你的情况现在是嘛，在好处嘛，so they take the advantage. After all, you have the eye laser, use it, yeah. Okay.
That's what I want to tell is, actually, once I received this, I totally don't know. I'm not using 3 times. The first, when I'm using it, I using 4 times.
See, you notice, yeah.
And then Terry said, at least one time they can tahan 7 hours. So I count the hours 7 times, 1 time.
It's okay. Want to faster to recovery lah, recover lah.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Because our body very unique. Our body, the way we react to a lot of situation, is quite unique one. So for example, those people in my experience, those people who have this kind of problem, I will try to encourage them to use more.
Yes.
Okay, so we all you are especially Adam. Okay, my CT scan is find out on my right hand side the blood is blocked. That's why it become left hand side and cannot see anything. But not so clear. So when is what Caris guide me, actually I do it on the left or the right better.
You see your right side is blocked, is it?
Yeah, that's why it become left side.
Effective the left side.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're asking whether you want to put your target on the left or right?
Yes.
No, you are doing the target for your eye, not for your head, right?
Yeah.
For your eye, then you see which is the eye that they're not able to see well.
Yes.
Now, don't worry when you are using the nose. Remember the nose, the left, right, and left, right. You can use it on the right. The nose itself. Remember I told you there are 5 pathways, that can reach to your brain and to your other part of your body, especially your nervous system.
Yes.
You understand? You know what is 5 pathways? How to say in English? Chinese? 五条路
5 ways. 5 ways.
它有
管道，
多掉了。
广道
5个管道，
5个管道可以跑去你的头上那边的吗？
Okay.
你比方说虽然你看到是一个火啦，一个灯可是还有5条线可以进去里面。
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are, besides it, I keep asking you, do you use your nasal? Nasal is more important than your wrist, but of course wrist is also very important But I want to emphasize the nasal is super, super, super important, no? Because nasal actually can help the head, which is the controlling the central nervous system.
Okay, I get you. Okay, thank you. Thank
Okay,
you so
thank you. So we are waiting for your testimonial. We can share. Okay.
Tomorrow will do.
Okay, any other question?
Any other questions? Before we finish off, thank you so much, carries on.
If I
yeah.
do so, because I have this is very unique product. I got heart and I got the patient to want to promote the IM laser.
Yes.
But if I want to do the root show, we have to pay rental as well.
Okay. I will suggest number one, you discuss with your upline. Thereafter, they will discuss with Andrew. I think we can do something about it. Yeah.
No, you think the company got support?
You talk to our marketing. I think we have like for example, if you open up your meeting for a lot of people, our people, anybody come in we are very happy to do that.
Yes.
I think where are you staying now? Where are you from?
Now we are staying Kajang.
Kajang. Oh, then you want to have a roadshow in Kajang? Can you?
No. Coming soon, I have one activity in Butterworth.
Can. I think Andrew, maybe you contact them and then who's your upline?
Just for your info, for any marketing issue, like all these things, please talk to your upline first. Please contact your upline. The upline will talk to us on that . Now, for Q&A section is more to product or the talk that is inside here. Okay, you can talk to your upline. Your upline will contact us. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, get it.
Okay, any more questions regarding the product? If no,
no means let me just summarize. Now, for those people who came in late just now, right? In the beginning, actually, I was explaining to maybe about 10 of them. You know why I want to do this session? Because recently I had the opportunity to meet up with some of my friends who are in other company, and they are selling also what they call the energy device product, And you know what? Their sales are so far better than us, But their product are so far behind us, We are so much better than them, and yet we cannot fight with them, So that's why we call it Bokamwana. I feel so heavy-hearted, Why is it that we cannot do better than them? Because if I were to if I were to so-called challenge them, anytime our product, we can beat them in terms of photobiomodulation, because we have the other three, to back us up, We have 4 therapy. All they have is only one, resonant energy, And yet we lose out. And when I say a lot means they're talking about, I was told their sales are more than 20 or 30 million per month, That's fantastic, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you one of the methods which my friend is doing, because I was in that company before I come to where I am laser. They are paying you sell the moment you have 2, you're getting 1,600 plus the 300 on both sides, you're getting about 2,000. Selling 2, And then not only that, a lot of them they go to the people, the local people, they sell it in the market, they demonstrate in the market. So and they distribute. So their outreach is far better than IM laser. So they really go down to the ordinary people, you see.
Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you for the sharing. Now, I want to highlight is that, of course, the marketing plan there, I think in this respect, if we want to come out stronger, I'm not asking I'm not asking all of you 1 month will sell 20,000 or 20,000 or 30,000 unit, I'm talking about 300 to 400 units per month, which is very small, I think we can achieve it. And I say like you mentioned about money, I hope that you all don't mind, especially the leader. I think for all of you who has this VP, the Ventros point, you may want to share some of them, share some of them with your downline or whoever it is prospect so that to encourage them to do, because when you give them, they also, when they bring in the sales, you also earn back on. So it's like a rolling thing on. So I hope that you know how to make full use of your what do you call that, the Ventros point. It's not something that I want to force you, but otherwise, if you keep it there, you have to wait and wait and wait, because for us, I'm telling you frankly, for us to start to pay your cash, will take some time unless our sales suddenly pick up. When the sales pick up, we are happy to pay you. If the sales doesn't pick up, we had to hold on and continue to drag on. Why not? Meanwhile, why don't you build up the sales by sharing some of the, because after all, almost all the, I think half of them, or even more than half, I think 3/4 of your VP points are all free one. So why don't you use that to help your downline to at least, and of course, it has to be based on sales. You all can come up with your own system. I'm not going to be involved in this, but I want to give suggestion. Now, when I talk about this, because just now you were not here around, I was talking to them and I found out that actually when they were doing the presentation, probably they take about 30% to 40% talking about, 20% talking about the product. Another 10 to 20% they talk about the recognition, and their recognition is nothing much. They are appointed the Asia distributor, and then what else? They are the registered this and that. Nothing to do with their product in that sense. But when they talk about the product, they don't have any certificate or whatever to take them. They mention it is a household equipment. And then the best part was when they support this product, they use they use quoting like quotes, saying by this person, saying by Einstein that this will be the in future, all this kind of saying which is not supported one. So, but the other 70%, 60 to 70% of their presentation is all it's all about testimony. And I tell you, of course, the testimony they are talking about is, I think some of them is overclaimed, because as I understand from my understanding, the knowledge on this resonant energy, there is no photobiomodulation. There's no biochemistry to happen. I don't know how the heck they can actually come to that kind of efficacy. When ours are in the first place, I can prove to you, we have bio and modulation or biochemistry happening in your body when you use our IM laser. I have that report to show to you. So this is what I'm talking about. So in short, let us. I think today I feel a bit heavy-hearted to tell you all we must work together to bring our sales up, because we have a very powerful product. I tell you, trust me, nobody else can. We say we are number 2, nobody say they are number 1, because we are more. I remember I mentioned we are beyond photobiomodulation, because in our therapy we have acupuncture, we have what, magnetic, and now we have also resonance. So we are actually much more. Our biomodulation, the PBMT, already supersede many other therapy. I mean, for those who are actually not in earlier. So I hope that in this summary, I just want to highlight. I want to let you all know that rest assured, if you have any problem, don't understand the product, or you have any inquiry or something that you are not very clear in terms of science or even other competitor product, let me know. I will definitely give you a satisfied answer one. But more important, on this side, I want you all to have full confidence that our Amylase is a super unique and super fantastic product. Okay, it's a life-saving product. Okay,
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. We will finish our meeting here. Thank you for your participants, and we hope to see you next time again. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Right, good night.
Night.